Hi guys, welcome to NMAT. We have another interesting question to solve again. Alright, here we have y equal to 2 raised to the power of 3x. Then we have log to the base of 3 of x. Okay, so we want to solve this, and here we are to differentiate, so that means we have to find the y, the x. So we need to differentiate this value. Alright, so here we have a product rule where this is another function and this is a different function that contains x. Okay, so we're going to call one of the function u. So u would be 2 to the power of 3x, and v would be log to base 3 of x. Okay, so this is u and the other is v, and that's the product rule. So since this is a multiple of these and these, they are multiples of a product. So we're going to use product rule. Okay. All right. So what we need to do here is to differentiate these and also differentiate these. Okay. Now to differentiate u, we'll need to introduce log to both sides. So we introduce log to both sides. And when we do that, the power has to go down as 3x and then log 2. And on this side we have log u. Alright, so now we have to differentiate both sides with respect to x. So when we differentiate u with respect to x, we have to add the u, the x. Alright, so differentiating log u, we have 1 over u. Anytime you differentiate the log of a function, you have 1 over that function. So log u, we have 1 over u. Okay. And then we add the u, the x, showing that we're differentiating u with respect to x. Okay, on this other side, we are differentiating with respect to x, we're differentiating x. So we write down the constant first. 3 is a constant, log 2 is a constant. So these are the two values that are not x. So we keep it out and then differentiate x. Differentiating x here, you have 1. So 1 multiplied to this still remains this value. Now we need to cross multiply u from the denominator to the numerator on the other side. So we cross multiply and then we have the u over the x to be equal to 3u log 2. And don't forget that u is this value in terms of x. So we have to return everything to contain x, not u. You have to make it to contain x, so we have to return it to the value that contains x. So u equal to 2 raised to the power of 3x. Alright, so we put that down. Now I'm going to put it this way to make it convenient, so it will not look like 32. But this is 3 multiplied to this value. Okay, so we are done with differentiating with respect to u. Now differentiating with respect to v. At this point, we can first of all say that v here is the same thing as log x over log 3. Okay, so we are changing the base to base 10. So we are going to take log of x and also log of the base there. Alright, so we've done that. Now we can write this down as, 1 all over log 3 multiplied to log x. Still the same thing. This is still the same thing as this. And then we can then differentiate this. So differentiating v with respect to x, we'll have dv over the x. Okay, now first of all write the constant. The constant would be 1 all over log 3. This value does not contain x, so that becomes a constant. So that's a constant. Now differentiating log x would become 1 all over x. Okay, so a better way to write this would be 1 times 1 is 1. And this, we need to write it as x log 3. Alright, so please don't multiply the x to 3, because this 3 here is protected by this log. We can't multiply anything directly to it, so I have to move it behind and write it behind. So the x is now 1 over x log 3. Now to find the y dx now, to find the y dx, introducing the product rule will say v du dx plus u dv dx. So that's the formula we're going to apply. So our value of v is, you can decide to use this or we can use this depending on what we want. So let's use this. And using that, we're going to have log x over log 3 multiplied to du dx. And these are du dx. Our du dx is 3 multiplied to 2 raised to the power of 3 x log 2. That's what we have. And then we add that to plus, we add it to our u. And what's our u? Our u is 2 raised to the power of 3 x. So 2 raised to the power of 3x multiplied to the v dx. And this is the v dx. The v dx is 1 all over x log 3. So if you look at these 2 points, this point and this other point, what they have in common is 2 to the power of 3. We also have 2 here to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3. So we can simplify this by factorizing 2 to the power of 3 out. And what else do they have in common? On the denominator, they have log 3, log 3. So on the denominator, they have log 3. We can factor that out. And what will remain at this point would be, we have log x, which is log x here. We have log x there. We also have log 2. So we also have log 2 remaining with 3. So first of all, write the 3. Let's write the number first. 3 log x and log 2, and then plus at these other points, what we have left is 1 on the numerator and x on the denominator. So that's what we have. And this would be a better place to keep our value. So this is our answer. All right. Okay, so this is the solution to the question, and I hope that this has been useful. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video.